Well, this is something. Now, if you didn't know, Nvidia had a database pretty much full of games for their upcoming years, and they released it. So we know some games that will be released on PC, which are usually console exclusives, and let's just get into it. I'm very excited about this. If you do like the video, feel free to do that, and even consider subscribing because it really does help out the channel. But let's get started. Alright, I didn't want to make this a really long video, I just want to make it a little quick update, a little quick news sort of segment here, because this is fascinating to me, and there is one game in particular that I'm very excited about. Alright, so this is a source from medium.com. If we open this up, it actually goes to someone talking about how they unlocked and stumbled upon some data, essentially. And the cool thing about it is that we have some games that are going to be coming to PC, essentially. The big hint, right? It's not like a guarantee, but 90% sure we know these games will be there because of the database leak, or there was a programmer essentially knowing what is really going on. So, Sony, apparently, is going to be releasing Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Edition, Helldivers 2, Horizon Forbidden West, G2 which is Grand Theft Auto 7, Doranshi, I hope I pronounced that correctly, God of War, which is awesome, Demon Souls I'm very excited for, Returnal, Ratchet & Clank, Sackboy, Big Adventure, Ghost of Tsushima, no Bloodborne though, which is unfortunate, or Spider-Man or Last of Us. So this is interesting. So we have confirmation that there's going to be another GTA game. I'm very saddened though that we're not getting a Jak and Daxter game. Honestly, because that used to be the PlayStation sort of icon along with Ratchet and Clank, but it is what it is. I was hoping for Bloodborne, but it's okay. It's not that horrible. I mean, I'm pretty excited for one game in particular that we will actually go down. All right, so for Microsoft, we have Gears 6. I mean, it's okay. All right. I mean, that's cool. We're getting a new Gears of War, essentially. Oxide and unannounced. We're getting Project Holland, which is essentially Fable. So Project Holland, I'm assuming, is their testing name, like, because they're not quite sure what to really name it, or it's just a secret title. And Fable is, according to this source on Twitter, that's what it is. Contraband is apparently coming out, which is really incredible. Project Typhoon is, of course, the secret title. Forza, of course, which Forza, I think the last game came out in like 2018, so this is really no surprise. We have an Untitled, The Initiative game, Halo 5 Guardians, Avowed, Kalimba, and Disgravity. I'm not quite sure on those, but for Square Enix, we're getting some really cool games. We're getting Chrono Cross Remastered, which I believe is Chrono Trigger. Could be wrong. It's been a while since I've really read up on my Square Enix games, or Squaresoft, because that was originally what their company name was back in the day. We're getting Final Fantasy Tactics, FF7, Tomb Raider Anniversary, which is very interesting, and Kingdom Hearts 4. And honestly, I'm a little surprised that they released Kingdom Hearts 4 very early on, because again, it was like 10 years since Kingdom Hearts 2 eventually got to Kingdom Hearts 3. Capcom is kind of, it's pretty much what we expected. It's Monster Hunter 6, Resident Evil 4, Street Fighter 6, and Dragon Dogma 2. I think Dragon Dogma first came out like a couple years ago on PC, and now we might actually get a sequel. But here's the big kicker, what I am excited about. Okay, we are getting a new Bioshock game, 2022. This is what I'm excited for, and I hope that they actually do it very well. Now, I don't know if the developer Ken Levine is going to be in it. Possibly they may have some direction or some ideas from him, but ultimately, from what I remember through another like stockholder like meeting where the news was saying and kind of confirming that we're gonna have another Bioshock, they did say how essentially, like, I think this would just be like a sequel, and essentially it would just be a thing. Of course, we're getting the RTX remasters for Bioshock, EA, we're getting Titanfall 3, Mirror's Edge, Tekken 8, and as you can see, these are the games that are being confirmed, along with Sega with Bayonetta 3, Catherine Full Body, no Persona 5, which is unfortunate, but these are some games we're getting. And again, as we go on, we have some really noticeable games. One thing I'm excited as well is Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. They're saying there's no shot that this will ever be released, but here's hoping. Death Stranding, and we're having some other games in the compile that he's posting, which is Total War 9, Payday 3, and again, there's so many cool, interesting games that we might be getting on PC. But again, that is essentially sort of the news of, well, new games that are coming out possibly next year. I mean, Bioshock 4, essentially, or 2022, is coming out next year. So these games are coming in hot, which is really surprising, and frankly, I'm excited. I don't think we had really a release like this. So I'm very excited about this. This seems legitimate from the sources and the credits. And if we go, of course, on Twitter, we'll find there's this actual Fable sort of sort of information here. So otherwise, that's going to be it. I thought this was really exciting. Maybe I misspoke in this video. My apologies, a little unscripted, but this is pretty much what we got. We got a whole couple of games coming out. Not a couple, but you know what I'm trying to say. We have some games coming out supposedly through the database in Nvidia, which is confirming that we're going to get these games probably in the near future, possibly in a year or two. And frankly, I'm excited. Hopefully there'll be another Jak and Daxter game. I don't know, but otherwise, that's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Again, if you like it, maybe subscribe and check out all my links in the description below. See you guys later.